So today I'm going to address a narrative that a fellow had been going on my BitChute channel and going into his big spiel about the Israelites, the Jews, must be pure-blooded white, whatever that means, and cannot be the Jews that are over in Israel that are crossed with the Edomites. This is what he said, and this is what a whole lot of the, I don't know what you call these people. I guess some of them are white supremacists or whatever. I suppose they would probably be shocked and dismayed if they were to go take a DNA test themselves and find out that they're not so pure-blooded themselves. Well, what I want to do is I want to show you something here. Abraham begot Yitzhak, the son of Yitzhak, Esau, and Israel. The sons of Esau were Eliphaz, Reuel, Yush, Yalam, and Korah. Now, the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, or it could be pronounced Yeman, as in Yemen, Omar, Zephri, Gatam, and Kenaz. Okay? Now, let us go to the book of Yehoshua. No, it's not Joshua. Oh, you don't believe me? Then let's go to Strong's Concordance. Then the children of Yehudah came to Yehoshua. Let me pull that up and show it to you. Yehoshua, that's also the name of the Messiah, the Moshiach, whether you like it or not. All right? In Gilgal, and Caleb, or Caleb, is how it should be pronounced, the son of Jephunah the Kenazzite. What? He was a son of, the grandson of okay, it says Caleb, the son of Yephuneh the Kenazzite, and said, you know the thing that, not the Lord, but Yehovah, as you see right here, Yehovah, said unto Moshe, the man of Elohim, concerning me, and you in Kadesh Barnea. Well, what was that all about? You see, Yehoshua, let's see, I'm trying to remember now. Yes, so before the Israelites had to wander 40 years in the wilderness, 12 scouts were sent out to the land of Canaan. And 10 of the scouts came back with an evil report, but Yehoshua, who succeeded Moshe, and Caleb came with a good report. In the end, Yehovah killed the 10 liars, and the 2 truth-tellers were none other than Yehoshua, the son of Nun, or Yehoshua ben Nun, and Caleb the son of Yehoshua the Kenazzite. Kenaz was a grandson of Esau, Edomite. Out of all the Israelites who died in the wilderness for 40 years, only two survived. That was Yehoshua ben Nun and Caleb, the son of Yehoshua the Kenazzite. All right. Now there's something else I want to show you. I want to get straight to the heart of the matter here. Now, not Matthew, it's Mattityahu. The name has the name of Yehovah in it. Therefore, the name Mattityahu must be said properly, in honor and respect to the Creator himself. And the name Jesus Christ is not a real name. His name is, guess what? Yehoshua, just like Yehoshua ben Nun. The son of David, the son of Abraham. Now, to some of you, this might be boring, but you're going to need this to strengthen your armor against the race baiters among us. Abraham begat Yitzhak, and Yitzhak begat Yaakov, and Yaakov begat Yehudah and his brethren, and Yehudah begat Pharez and Zerah of Tamar, and Pharez begat Esrom, and Esrom begat Aram, and Aram begat Aminadab, and Aminadab begat Naason, and Naason begat Salmon. Now, Salmon is very, very important. Why? Because Salmon begat Boaz by Rahab. And guess who Rahab was? The harlot in Jericho. One of the very first cities in the land of Canaan that the people of Israel conquered. Canaanite? Remember, Esau married 2 Canaanite women, and when his mother, he realized that he made his mother angry, and so he got him a wife out of Ishmael. And Boaz begat Obed of Ruth the Moabite woman. Now, Moabite? What is the capital city of Moab? Ammon. Moab and Ammon. That would be Jordan today. Not exactly pure white as the wind-driven snow, as some of you white supremacists like to claim, and you black supremacists out there, you as well. So we have 2 generations in a row. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Salmon begat Boaz of Rahab, and Boaz begat Obed of Ruth. So we have 2 generations in a row of mixed breeding. And the women were not Israelite. The men were. And Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begat David the king, and David the king begat Solomon. Okay. Then you go on, and then finally Yehoshua. Not Jesus, not Esau's, and not Esau, like the Arabs like to claim. But Yehoshua. Uh-oh, there goes your pure white bloodline narrative straight down the toilet. And folks, look, what you need to do is go on my YouTube channel, okay? And you need to do a search, and search this, Table of Nations. There are at least 2 videos that I have done, a deep dive into the Table of Nations. And one of those 2 videos was concerning Japheth or Japheth, the father of the white people. All the proof that you can possibly need. Now, I know I have had a lot of black folks point the finger at me and says, well, you're a white man, what are you talking about? No, I'm not. I'm mixed. I'm mixed. GED match, or no, is it GED? Yeah, GED match says so. GED match says 40% Natufian, which comes from the area of King David's kingdom. And the other 60% European. I'm mixed. Now, Hoshea. Now, Hoshea means salvation. That's literally what it means. And in this particular verse, 7 verse 8, Yehovah is talking about Ephraim's iniquities and the things that he has against Ephraim. Now, Ephraim is not just one tribe of Israel. In the case of, where is this? Young's literal? No. It is, oh yes. New Living Translation actually has it right, and it would be the people of the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom, the lost 10 tribes. The people of Israel mingle themselves with foreigners, okay? So this is how it ought to be read. Ephraim, which the kingdom of Israel, that's where it was in the land of Ephraim, has mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake half turned. A half-baked cake, because he's mixing himself, mingling, that's what it says, himself among the Gentiles. Oh well, he can't be saved then, can he? Well, guess what? Let us continue in the book of Hoshea. Go to Hoshea 7. I know I'm already there, but it's too complicated to jump through the hoops here. Well, let's go to chapter 8. All right. Get back to Strong's Concordance. The house of Israel, that's the northern 10 tribes, the ones that are lost today. Somebody's going to come like an eagle against the house of Yehovah because they have transgressed my my covenant and transgressed against my Torah. Okay? Because Ephraim had many altars to sin. Altars shall be, or it says, altars of wrong and altars of sin. Okay? So over and over, he continues. Hoshea announces Israel's punishment. How they're going to be carried away by the people of Assyria. Retribution for Israel's sin in Hosea 10. Okay, then, what do we have here? All of a sudden, mercy towards Israel? How shall I give you up, Ephraim, you mixed breed son? How shall I deliver you up for destruction, Israel? How shall I make you like Admah and Zeboim? Do you know what Admah and Zeboim is? Sister cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. My heart is changed inside of me. Even after Ephraim mingled his blood among the Gentiles. My compassion is now kindled, is growing. I will not execute the fierceness of my anger, neither will I return to destroy Ephraim, for I am Elohim, or El, and not a man, the Holy One in the midst of you. I will not destroy them. It says enter into their city, but it means to destroy them. Now listen carefully. To you naysayers out there, you whose bloodlines are not perfect yourself, they will walk following Yehovah, not the Lord, but Yehovah. They will walk following Yehovah. When will they do this? When he roars like a lion. When he roars, then the children of Ephraim, the children of Israel, shall come trembling from the west. Now it says the Yam, the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. That means from Rome, from North Africa, from all of Europe, from Tarshish, and lands beyond. Also, they will be coming from out of Egypt and out of the land of Assyria. So they'll be coming out of North Africa, and they will be coming out of Iraq and Iran. And I will place them back in their own houses. Even though Ephraim encompassed me with lies, the house of Israel with deceit. So you doubt Jehovah's mercy. I wouldn't do that if I were you. extremely unwise to do so. Stop your false narratives. Believe the truth. Have faith. You now see the truth. The false narratives have been destroyed right here in front of your eyes. Just like that. Just like that. Don't sit here and talk about the Jews being Edomites. Don't do that. Don't do that. When your own bloodline is not perfect. Be like Caleb, the son of Yehoshua, the Kenazzite, the part Edomite. Be like him. Be righteous. Be wise. Do not be double talker and double-minded. But speak the truth, love the truth, and live the truth. And be ready when all Israel and the mixed breeds of Israel, the mamzers of Israel, and the Gentiles who are grafted in among the branches of Israel, like Yehoshua, like Rahab, like Ruth. Be like them. And what mentality, what kind of heart do you need to have? Ruth is the perfect example. Your people are my people. Well, I hope I can find it this way. Okay, we'll just go to the book of Ruth then. It'll be easy to find, I'm certain. There it is. There's Ruth. All right. So Naomi was widowed. Okay? And her husband had taken her to Moab. Now, Naomi's two sons married Moabite women. Okay? And one of them's name was Orpah, or Orpah, and the other's name was Ruth. Okay? Not going to read the whole thing. You can do that on your own. Let's see here. Now, so when it was time for Naomi to go back home to her people, this is what happened. Naomi said unto her two daughters-in-law, Go return each to her mother's house, not the Lord, but Yehovah. You see that? Yehovah. Be kind to you. Because the way you dealt with the dead and with me. So Naomi, her husband died and her two sons died. And these two young women were very kind to Naomi. Verse 9, Yehovah grant you that you may find rest each of you in the house of her husband. And then she kissed them. And they lifted up their voice and wept. And they said unto her, Surely we will go with you to your people. And Naomi said, Return, my daughters. Why will you go with me? There are no more sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands. Return, turn around, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say I have hope, that I should have a husband also tonight, and should bear sons, would you wait for them until they are grown? Because that was the custom in the other people of Israel. If the women died without if the husband died without a son, the wife of that one who died had to find a husband among the brothers to bear a child in the stead of her first husband. Would you stay for them for having husbands? No, my daughters, for it grieves me much for your sakes that the hand of Yehovah is gone out against me. And they lifted up their voice and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave unto her. And she said, Look, your sister is gone back unto her people, the Moabites, unto her idols. Return after your sister-in-law. And Ruth said, Do not treat me like this, to leave me. Don't stop me from returning following after you, for wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, will I lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your Elohim, my Elohim. Where you die, there will I die, and there will I be buried. Yehovah do so to me and more also, if but death part you from me. So what she was saying is, the only thing that's going to stop me from cleaving unto you, Naomi, the Jew, yes, that's right, she was of the tribe of Yehudah. The only thing that's going to stop me from going with you is death. And with that, she was steadfastly minded to go with her. Then she stopped speaking with her. And they returned to Bethlehem together. Folks, there's a lot more here. There's a lot more here. But you people who are castigating the Jews need to get off of your high horse and look at the mirror and look at yourself. You need to start judging yourselves and stop judging the Jews. Because I promise you, you have got more than you can possibly, your job is more than you can possibly work on, just dealing with yourself. I promise you. With that, I think I will close, and I'm getting reports that the state of Israel is about to enter into Lebanon, and there are attacks upon Yemen tonight in retaliation for the 3 U.S. soldiers that were killed. Attacks will be against Iranian forces in Syria and also in Yemen. So watch out, be careful, keep your eye on the Middle East. The Middle East is where it's all going to happen.